Hey, good afternoon, good morning, or good evening, wherever you are in the world. Robin Thornton here again. I'm a chartered financial planner and an expert in the area of citizenship by investment and residency by investment. And I'm really excited today because we've got a great new product that's launched from one of our existing providers, and it focuses entirely on Italy and the opportunity to get a golden visa for Italy from just €250,000. So bear with me for the next 5 or 6 minutes and I'll run through some slides for you. Okay, so first of all, the visa is granted for 2 years. It's an initial renewable period for a further 3-year period after that. And as long as the investment is maintained through the entire period. Okay, so the program entails 4 different options, 4 different investment methods, and I'll come on to those in a second, but we're going to focus on the 250,000 startup one. So you could invest 2 million in a government bond if you have that kind of cash, 500,000 in a investment into an Italian limited liability company, so there's quite a lot of risk there. We're going to talk about the innovative startup category, the 250 category, and you could also put 1 million into a philanthropic initiative in Italy. Obviously, that's not particularly popular. Okay. So qualifying dependents, pretty much the same as kind of Portugal, your spouse, children under 18, anybody as long as they're dependent on you. That cut-off period for 18 is pretty strict as well, so your children have to be below that. And you can all get on the same application. Okay, so what about the timelines and processes? It's really quick actually compared to Portugal, for example. We're looking at kind of 3-4 months maybe maximum. And the key to this one is you get pre-approval first, so before you make your investment, so you take that risk out completely. Once you get your pre-approval, then you make the investment. You've got 3 months to do that, and obviously that's what we provide for you. So it's a pretty good system, really. Caveat here is that time can vary according to the consulate and various documents that are required. So it's important to get your documents in order, particularly the validity of your passport. We've come across that a few times. So you need to really have a couple of years on your passport. So again, we can discuss that in a one-on-one meeting. All my contact details will be at the end. Okay, so key advantages of the Italian golden visa, other than obviously an amazing country. Visa-free travel, same as Portugal. You can travel around all 26 Schengen states. You can reside in Italy if you wish. You don't have to become a tax resident. So if you stayed up to 182 days in a year, you wouldn't become a tax resident. So you can live there, but it does allow you to work, you retire, study, and obviously Italy's full of commerce and attractive places to visit, amazing culture, and obviously fantastic history as well. Fast track process. Interestingly, all the documents are acceptable in English, which again takes out a complication there for translations. And there's no need to take any kind of language test in terms of Italian. No minimum stay requirement. Actually, there's no requirement at all. So you don't have to visit at all if you don't want, which is a bit unusual. And obviously, we'd encourage you to go and visit Italy. Great access to medical care and obviously all the education facilities. Some of my clients want to do this because it allows their children to apply for European universities, for example, at European rates, because they are now a resident of the European Union. And obviously, great opportunity if you're an entrepreneur and you want to expand your business interests into Europe, Italy is a great base to do that from. Okay, simple. Yeah, it is actually. So your nulla osta is your pre-approval. You get the investor visa, and again, we provide all the documentation and the arrangements for this at the Italian consulate nearest to you, and then you make the investment. And today we're going to talk about the Caroni Capital Investment, which is under the startup category. It's actually not really a startup because it's an existing business, but what they're doing is launching a digitized version of it, so it classifies them as a startup. Okay, so what is it? It's a call for investors, 24 investors, 6 million total investment. I think this will sell really quickly because it's in partnership with the Soho boutique hotels who we've worked with before in Portugal. You get a guaranteed 3% yield, so it's not great, but at least you're getting a return. And this property, the Garibaldi property, I'll show you in a second, will begin renovation at the end of this year. It's going to be closed for about 18 months. So the hotel operator previously done this, and they're managing a large number of rooms, about 5,000 rooms, mainly in southern Europe, mainly in Portugal, in fairness. And their plans to develop similar properties across Italy. They're looking to raise about 100 million euros to do that. How much does it cost? Okay, well, here on screen is an example of a family of 4. Again, at the end, contact me. I'll get you a quotation for your specific circumstances. So we're talking here 286,000, so approximately 30,000 euros in various fees and costs and government, etc. But of course, you've got a 250,000 investment that's giving you a 3% return as well. So it's affordable, and it's a reduced capital if you compare that to Portugal or Spain as it used to be. That's now since closed, but they were both 500,000 euros. Okay, so get in the game, as they say in Italy. Get in contact with me, QR code there if you wish to scan that. That will take you through to my bookings diary, and you can book a free 30-minute session with me when I'll provide you with any advice that you want if you're interested in the Italian visa or other visas around Europe. Latvia is very popular, and obviously Portugal is extremely popular. Okay, please don't forget to subscribe. Or was it up? I can't remember down or right or left. But please subscribe. It really helps me in terms of social media presence. There's my contact phone number. I'm on WhatsApp as well. So I live here in Europe, and I specialize in helping people and expats with cross-border mobility solutions, both in terms of their physical movements and also their wealth management and wealth planning. Okay, you have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.